I mean, obviously, I don't want to use the wrong terminology, but what do you feel is the need of it, or what do you feel the point of it is, or what do you feel the significance of it is?
I really don't understand. I really don't understand what's the significance of it is. I don't understand that, but I think it's good for entertainment, and you can be BMF champ. Can you be BMF champ and champ at the same time?
No one's done that yet, but that's a good point. I mean, in WWE, which I'm assuming the ideas maybe came from, they have, Intercontinental, North American tag team, and they have multiple belts that run around, WWE. So I'm assuming maybe that's where the idea spawned from, but I don't understand either how they position
but how did
that.
the first one come about? That was Nate Diaz and Jorge?
Nate Diaz and Masvidal. Was it The Rock, Vinny, that brought it out?
Yeah.
The first ever one? For BMF, Nate Diaz, Masvidal, and The Rock. Yeah, so I think it was The Rock's way of maybe working with the UFC because they had just done that Reebok deal.
So whose idea was it to make a BMF belt?
I don't know who the actual idea came from, but I know that the UFC basically co-signed it, right? And then The Rock came out with that shoe with Reebok and the UFC, and then The Rock walked out the belt, and Masvidal and Nate Diaz were fighting, and then Masvidal won.
Okay, here's my take. I don't think the BMF belt is a bad idea. I just think it's confusing. Yeah. I don't understand, what's the significance of it?
I think the BMF belt should be a Grand Prix belt, and I think it should be once a year. They bring the divisions and they let everybody win a Grand Prix belt.
Yeah, I wish the UFC would do like Grand Prix like Pride did. That'd have been dope.
Is the significance of winning a Grand Prix just because of how many times you have to fight in one night, you think way better than like a UFC belt?
Yeah, that'd be cool. I really wish I would have won that Grand Prix I was in.
The one where Dana was sitting front row?
Man, bro, I almost won that fight. It haunts me still to today. It haunts me. That would have been dope to win a Grand Prix. You get the big-ass Pride belt.
I mean, bro, the stack and the lineup to have in that Grand Prix, though, thinking about those types of fighters all fighting in one night must have been a pay-per-view heaven. But I don't know how Pride did it back then. Did they sell pay-per-views? Or was it free in Japan?
It was on Fuji TV in Japan, I'm sure. They had a big TV deal over there, so they didn't do pay-per-view over there.
Wait, Fuji TV, is that the one that the Yakuza owned? Or is that a deal, or is that a rumor, conspiracy?
No. The Yakuza, they had ties with Pride, and that's how they lost the TV deal.
Got it.
With Fuji, like Japan was they were trying to basically do the same thing they did in Last Samurai. You remember the movie Last Samurai? You remember what was the gist of the movie?
Just like they wanted to get rid of everybody to rule the
They wanted to get rid of the samurai.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, no Japanese person has ever confirmed this, but with the type of mind I got and the type of nosy looking around research type shit I've been doing,